Everyone wants unlimited opportunities, better relationships, a healthy body, a forgiving heart, a clear-thinking mind, and enough money. If you all want these things, why can't you get them? Many of us can't achieve these things because we have a voice inside our heads that often says negative things and convinces us they are true. This inner voice tries to tell you that you're not smart enough, strong enough, or good enough to do what you want in life. This unseen enemy is harmful and stops you from going after the life you should have. It leads to anxiety and depression. If you want to be the best you can be, you have to control this inner voice. You have to learn how to calm it down and change it into something that helps you instead of holding you back. My friends, the journey to control this inner voice is not an easy one, but it is necessary, crucial, and transformative. The key to unlocking all the treasures of life lies in understanding and mastering this inner dialogue. The constant conversation you have with yourself shapes your reality. It can be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. The negative talk you carry with yourself plays a decisive role in what you achieve in life. Negative self-talk leads you down a dark path. It's like a parasite that feeds on your dreams and aspirations. But the good news is, it's entirely within your control to change it. If you let the negative voice take control, you've already set yourself up for failure. Consider the inspiring story of Thomas Edison. When he was trying to invent the electric light bulb, he faced thousands of failures. If he had listened to his inner negative voice that said, "You can't do it," the world might have stayed in darkness much longer. But he said to himself, "I've not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." And he kept going until he succeeded. Let's consider J.K. Rowling's story too. She is the author of the beloved Harry Potter series. Her life was filled with hardships. At the time she started working on Harry Potter, she was a single mother, struggling financially and battling depression. Her inner dialogue could have easily been dominated by despair and negativity. There were countless opportunities for her to tell herself, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough." But she didn't. Instead, she devoted herself to her writing, spending every free moment on her story. Even after facing numerous rejections from publishers, she persevered. What if Rowling had given in to a negative inner dialogue? What if she had allowed the voice that said, "You'll never make it," to win? We might never have known the magical world of Harry Potter. Rowling's story teaches us that controlling our inner dialogue and maintaining self-belief can lead us to unimaginable success. In her words, anything's possible if you've got enough nerve. If you control your inner dialogue, if you tell yourself you can, even when the world seems to say you can't, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Let's understand the types of negative self-talk and learn how to overcome them. Filtering. This type of negative self-talk magnifies the negative aspects of a situation and filters out the positives. It's like wearing glasses that only let you see the shadows. For example, you receive feedback on a presentation. Though 9 out of 10 comments were positive, you focus solely on the one negative remark, thinking your presentation was terrible. Recognize the good in every situation, no matter how small. Personalizing. When something goes wrong, do you automatically blame yourself? Personalizing is when you attribute external events to your perceived failings. For instance, a group project at work falls behind schedule. You instantly blame yourself, thinking that it's entirely your fault, even though multiple factors contributed to the delay. Realize that not everything is under your control. Catastrophizing. Catastrophizing is expecting the worst to happen. It's looking at the future through a lens of doom and gloom. For example, if you miss a payment on a minor bill, you immediately think that your credit score will be ruined, and you will never be able to buy a house. Prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. Your thoughts shape your reality, make them inspiring. Polarizing. You either see things as perfect or horrible. For example, you attempt a new recipe, and it doesn't turn out exactly right. You conclude that you're terrible at cooking and will never be able to prepare a good meal. Understand that life is a spectrum. There are lessons in failure, and there is room for growth in success. Next time you catch yourself talking negatively to yourself, ask yourself, am I filtering the positive out of this issue? Am I blaming myself for something that I have no control over? Am I expecting the worst of this? Am I seeing things as black and white? If you answered yes to any of these questions, take a step back and consider what you can do to turn your thinking from negative to positive. Listen to your inner voice. What is it saying? Is it positive, uplifting, encouraging? Or is it filled with doubts, fears, and insecurities? Write these thoughts down. Acknowledge them. Don't run from them. This is the starting point. Challenge negative thoughts. They're not facts. They are mere opinions, shaped by past experiences and fears. Challenge them. For every negative thought, write down a positive counter-thought. Replace I can't with I can and I will. Mia Yamanouchi once said, "The way you choose to think and speak about yourself is a choice." You may have spent your whole life talking about yourself in a negative way, but that doesn't mean you have to continue that path. Don't tell yourself anything you wouldn't say to your best friend. We often say mean things to ourselves that aren't fair or true. If you don't get a promotion, be kind to yourself. If you forget to take your car key, be nice to yourself. We all make mistakes, we are all imperfect, and we all have bad days, but it does not make us bad people. If your friends call off a dinner plan, don't think it's because nobody wants to be with you. Don't take everything personally. Start seeing things in the right way. Your friends cancel dinner because they're busy, not because of anything to do with you. Be kind to yourself and stop personalizing everything. Stop trying to be perfect. Leo Tolstoy said, "If you look for perfection, you'll never be content. If you try to be perfect, you'll end up failing because nobody can be perfect." Don't aim for perfection. Accept that it's okay to make mistakes. The most important thing is to make progress, not be perfect. If you always expect to be perfect, you'll let negative thoughts creep back into your mind. If you always want to be perfect, you might try to make everyone happy, and that's just not possible. If you argue with someone, you may keep thinking about it over and over, and that's not good for you. If you want to stop thinking negatively about yourself, stop trying to be perfect. If you keep comparing yourself to others, you're inviting negative thoughts back into your head. Don't do that. There will always be people who seem to be doing better than you, and that's okay. Focus on yourself and your progress, not how you measure up to others. Be happy with what you have, and don't worry about comparing yourself to others. Always be thankful. If you find yourself thinking negatively, remind yourself of all the things you're grateful for, like your family, friends, home, car, health, or anything else. It can help you feel better and think more positively. Your mind is like a garden. What you plant will grow. Start planting thoughts of positivity, strength, love, and courage. Practice mindfulness through meditation or simple breathing exercises. Be present in the moment, and let go of any negative thoughts that are holding you back. Surround yourself with positive people, books, music, and experiences that nourish your soul and support your new mindset. Controlling your inner negative dialogue doesn't happen overnight. It takes practice and patience. Keep working on it. Make it a daily ritual, and slowly you will see a change. The next time you notice yourself thinking negatively, don't ignore that voice inside your head. Instead, answer it kindly. That way, you can be more understanding and forgiving of yourself. I hope you found today's lesson valuable. If you want to support what I'm doing, please share this with your loved ones and tell me your thoughts. May divine love always be with you.